I'll apologize in advance for any misuse of this device. I'm not used to recording cameras. I've only taken still photographs. I dislike that I'm the one assigned with this job. I understand why. I'm not very good at public speaking. That's all. I believe this is public speaking. Not many other people in town have heard of the internet yet. I assume I'll be the first, but let me introduce myself. I am Adam Walcot, the Postmaster General of Quickrun. We're a small town, and the newly appointed mayor, Steve Huss, has asked me to make a historical documentation, starting as of today, of the town and its history, past, present, and future. Not future. No one can figure the future. I guess there's only sight in hindsight. There is foresight. I've been given a list of assignments, things to cover while I speak to you. So to start this entry, there has been a new mayor elected in Quickrun, Steve Huss, by popular vote in the most recent election. After our previous mayor passed away, we needed a new man, and Steve Huss was the man to do it. So, Mayor Huss, these are for you. He will be living in Town Hall from now on, as all businesses in town do. He will be living in Town Hall. Anyone with questions about the runnings or goings on of the city can talk to him, and I'm sure he'll sort things out. He's done wonders for me. I'll tell you that. He's got a load off my back with people yelling at me about going through the mail. Secondly, this week, Junior will be held back this school year, as it appears. Reports from Chris Jenkins say he's a little behind and he deserves a little special attention from everyone. So everyone in town, if you could give him sort of problems as he goes through his day. I know he doesn't go out much, sort of an odd kid, but he am I not allowed to say that here? Will he hear that? I apologize, Junior. You're not weird or odd. You're special in your own way. And people around town, if you run a business, maybe when he comes in to purchase things from your shop, you can give him math problems as you do, instead of just counting out the money for him like he lacks, like most of us lack. I know I don't have the time in my day to count how many quarters and nickels I got in my pocket. So I always appreciate that from the townsfolk. But Junior, we all need to be there to support him through these trying times. Secondly, as reported from Chris Jenkins, school headmaster, but Abigail Walsh has a crush on James Stevens. Now, see, this is conflicting because Bob, James's brother and best friend, used to date Abigail when a couple grades back. So, if James does fall prey to Abigail, they're all very good kids. I don't see any problem with it. Good Christian boys and girls. But it may hurt Bob. You understand? He's a gentle boy. The Blackening Festival will be held, planned by Jeff Olson. Yeah, that's spelled right. I always forget his last name. I always get it confused with Opalson. He's always going on about his birthstone being opal. But Jeff Olson, town barber. Now, you didn't hear from me, but he's a bit of a... He likes to go around telling stories around town. He likes to He's one of the sort of campfire scary story types, like Old Man Jenkins. You hear that you hear that Old Man Jenkins has a hook hand and he eats kids, that sort of deal. But he, as always, he will plan this year's event. Hopefully it goes off without a hitch. Last year, I remember he almost his preparations made a big straw man out of blackened barley, and almost burned down the church. I tell you, Father Jefferson was not happy about that. He had a fit. In sadder news, Rick Miles is still missing within the woods surrounding the town. And reports from his sister Haley, she says that on last account, from what I've heard, they were exploring the old abandoned house down the road. And while on the second story, we don't have a lot of second stories around here, and some people think that's why it's abandoned. The second story is bad luck. But he said that out the window he saw lights coming from over the top side of the forest, way on out. And he just wanted to go chase them down. I'll tell you what. Under no conditions should anyone go into the woods surrounding the city. No matter what you see, it is not real. The woods are dangerous and you will be lost. I'll hope for the best though for Rick. His mother must be worrying an awful lot. Can't imagine what Haley's going through. The ability to, she had him right there. She could have stopped him, but she didn't. But you know how it is, kids. I forgot to mention the Blackening Festival. It's a potluck. Bring your own food. So to all the folks that see this, the mayor said we might be getting a new projector soon to display these sort of news showcases up on the wall. So tonight, if anyone's seeing this, remember it's a potluck. Bring your own meal. And finally, we got outside news today. A letter to Mary Stevens, mother of Bob, Bill, and James Stevens. This family's going through a lot of news this week. But, and let me make sure I got the return address. There's no return address. Let's see what it has to say. To Mary Stevens. Dear Mary, happy birthday. I hope your boys are doing well. I know I'm not allowed to see them, but if you ever are to be in the neighborhood, I'd love to see how they've grown. And then he had a colon and a parentheses as a smile. I like that. I'm gonna start using that. Your parents asked me to say hi when I saw you next. There's no signature. Wait, your parents? Mary don't have parents. Nah, no one in Quickrun has parents, not except for the children. You weren't raised here, you just are here. Quickrun. Only the children. Well, until next time, this has been Adam Walcot, and I apologize that I'm not the best at speaking. I do get flustered. I do forget names, but I will do my very best to work on it in the future, and I hope to make all of you happy. Please expect more. There's lots going down here, but there will be more, and I hope you're all excited for what I have to say about the town. And, till then, this will be yeah, we can call it that. Postal official. So see y'all then.